All right. Look, we'll see if anybody's up. Somebody's there. Oh my goodness. I'm having foot pain and sleep. So I thought I'd go live. Well, there's two in the house. I don't know who they are. But there's two. I had to get up to had to take a what did I do with it? There's three in the house. Oh, it's Willow and Crazy Family. Oh my goodness. Just after midnight. It's 3:30 a.m. here. I was sleeping good, boy, and that go. Well, I started after the pains was in my ankles, and I had to get up. What the heck did I? I had to get. Oh man, it's still hurting a little bit, but not like it was. I had to take me one of these beauties, these 400 milligram gabapentin. So I got coffee too. That I had to go make a pot of coffee. And Crazy Family, Marty, what are you doing up, my friend? I was just streaming some. I've been streaming y'all's videos ever since last night, so I had to cut it off, and now I got it over here on my other computer, and it's still streaming it. And I was looking at that one with you were doing about when it was Christy's birthday and everything, and I never. I never, I never noticed Jim's Landscape LLC. Hey, who are you? I don't recognize the name. Jim's Landscape LLC. Morning. And there's Mary. Hey, dear. I got friends awake all over that's all over the world. I've always got friends. But, yeah, but anyway, I was looking at that, and that it was the video that was on was when y'all were sitting there, and it was her birthday, and you said she's 21 or something like that. And she said never noticed it before when I was looking at it, but she was sitting there. The dog's on your lap, and she's sitting over there on Alan's lap. I got the chuckles over that. I got the chuckles over that. And plus, I got the chuckles a while ago because when I was trying to fish my pills out here, I knocked them over, and Donovan Jennifer was up, and they heard it, and they come running in here. So I got up. I made me some coffee. Got me a cup of coffee, And I was sitting there at her door talking and was talking about, I don't know what we was talking about, but I was talking about Donovan's 31 and Jennifer's 51 and Jaden's going to be 13 in July. And she said, no, he will be 12. Well, I might be slow, but I knew he was going to be 12 or 13. No, she's sitting there. So she got on the computer and figured up his age, and sure enough, he's going to be 13. I told her that was the age creeping up on her. I still got chuckles on that. And then I noticed that video, that live stream they was doing, and she was sitting over on Alan's lap, and the dog was sitting on Marty's lap. Oh, that just tickled my funny bone. Oh my goodness. He's got physical therapy. Well, your butt needs to be in the bed, don't you? It ain't. Tomorrow's already here, my friend. Oh my God. I hope it goes good, Marty. Folks, I got something. I got a video will be up. It'll publish at 8 a.m., which is what, about 4 or 5 hours from now. And I'm talking about in that I went and looked at a spot right outside my bedroom window there and the property line and all that. And I think if I can swing it, I want to get one of, well, first I went and looked at a storage building down the street, and I used to do scrapping out of a storage building about 6 years ago. And I looked at the price of them units, and they want like $130 a month for just a little small storage unit. So I got to thinking, maybe I could get one of those storage sheds, that they're all over the place here in Ocala. They'll bring it out, set it up, and you're renting it to own it. So I would be better off renting to own it. And of course, if I can get one, the landlord's going to have to approve me setting it out there, and I think she will. So I'm kicking that around, and I can start running down and running ads and stuff to get people to give me their old electronics. And that's basically what I want to do. Of course, I would save Ken's too, but I won't have anything outside or on the deck or anything like that. But I'll have an area in that shed that I can work. That's what I'm thinking about. I'll be 80 in 4 days. But yet, I'm still kicking, and I still want to do something. And hey, Cindy with the Y. Then we got another Cindy. I don't think she's on with the I. But I'm thinking about Christy sitting on Alan's lap and the dog sitting on Marty's lap. I'm going to have to snag that video. And then my dog's thinking, that's right. baby. That's my first baby. She was my first baby, and Jane is my last baby, unless a miracle happened or something and she had another one. Boy, I wish she could. No, I'm gosh, I'm running out of babies. I am running out of babies, and I have got this hankering. I want to hold a baby. But I just can't walk up or ride up. I can't walk up. I can ride up. I just can't ride up and say to the lady, "Can I hold you, baby?" And she's probably looking at me and say, "Oh, hell no." But, and I don't know nobody that's got babies. Dadgummit, I just want to hold one, That's such a feeling. What the heck's wrong with me? Be an old man, Dauber. Quit trying to hang on. And beautiful people. How many have I got in here? 6. got Willow's a 9 now. Marty's, I think he's turned into a 9 now. Now all I need is somebody got some family drama going on, so everything's flaring up. I crocheted till I was cross-eyed, thinking it would help me sleep. No go, but I pumped out three hats. You can crochet them things that fast? Dadgone. But yeah, I'm thinking about. I'm gonna go look at some sheds, and those things are pretty dadgone nice, and they got electric in them and all that stuff, and but out it, if I got one, I would have to definitely be generating some extra income from it, because they're going to run about $100 a month, which is not bad. And laugh out loud, I need slippers. Mine have monster holes in them, but I can't crochet. Yeah, I don't wear. Let me get them out. Oh. This is what I wear now. I don't wear socks even when I go anywhere. I just go with these. They're like those hospital socks they give you in the hospital, but the ones they give you in the hospitals is not that good. These is extra large, and I got them off of Amazon. I get 3 pair. Well, I think $13, and that's what's on my feet now. That's all I wear, and I can get my orthopedic. Well, them I call them clot hoppers, but I've got to tell the doctor when I go see him again that he needs to give me a prescription for shoes again, so that they won't take me over and fit me without a prescription from the doctor. And I need. Yeah, Cindy says, "What size are you, Willow? Jump on that there." Is America still there? What? Oh, yeah, she's getting ready to go. Thank you so much, America, for tuning in. What time Oh gosh, is it morning there? Yeah, it's morning there where she's at. Should be morning anyway. Love you, America. Got my little angel sitting here. Yeah, I'd like to have some kind of slippers, that I could be easy for me to get on and off. Willow said she buys 10 WW. Oh, that's wide. But I wear the slippers over a pair of socks and a pair of fleece slippers. That's a lot of hardware on them feet. Sucks when you got monster duck feet. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I couldn't sleep, and I don't know if I'm even going back to bed tonight. I probably won't. I've got several things I need to do. I want to go back out on my scooter. Well, today. It's already today. I want to go look at something else. But yeah, I got a video be out at 8 a.m. my time. Quack quack. Oh yeah, my daughter's just swore up and down he was only going to be 12. And I'm like, I know he's going to be 13. Because me and him was talking about it just the other day, when I said, you know what's going to happen when your birthday gets here? And said, yeah, I'm going to be a teenager. And that's right. He'll be a teenie. Golly, Ned, they're growing up so fast, and that's my last baby, and I can't stand the thoughts of that. When they get 13, the party's just about over. They're gonna be developing an individuality thing about them, and they're gonna disagree with you and all that stuff. And you just can't get used to your baby getting independent. But anyway, I wasn't. You know what? I should have sang "Happy Birthday" on my last video to me, because I will be 80 now before my next Saturday live that comes along. But on the other hand, I might do a live video on my birthday. I might do it. I wish Been Living with Big B would pop in. I need to talk to him. Oh, I don't know what I need to talk to him about. Good night, America. We love you. Stay safe, sis. Big hugs from all of. We will definitely keep you in our prayers. That's from Marty. And Cindy says she's got flat feet bad and claw toes, bone spurs. I think that's what's wrong with my heel. Is I got spurs back there. I'm pretty sure that. Yeah. Boy, I wished I had that big scooter that Amazon's got for $2,000. Access $2,100. That thing go 18 miles an hour, and it will go 40 miles. And versus my scooter that I've got, it'll only go like 4 or 5 miles an hour. I'm not sure that's. I don't know if it's supposed to go. I think it does go about 4 or 5 miles an hour, and it's only got a 7 mile range on it. So it it limits me pretty much to where I can go with that thing. I know one thing, when I was out yesterday, I found there's a street that I totally missed, and that takes me right into uptown, downtown, whatever you want to call it. And that I want to do that trip, go to town. And I think, I'm not sure, but in case my battery was getting low, there's a charging station over there in town, somewhere around the square. You can actually plug into it and get a little charge on your battery. And anyway, I'm just thinking about that. And you people have come into my life with layers. Oh, she's still talking about the foot size. You people have come into my life, and I don't know what in the world I'd do. It's like you're always there. I know some of you got to sleep sometime. Get over it, Russell. Your daughter is at the age that having babies would be high risk. It's just life for the kids to grow up. Yeah, I know it, but I don't like it. I don't like it. But there ain't nothing I got it. Jeez, 80 years old, and actually, and my brother reminds me of this, or he used to. He don't hardly ever talk to him anymore. He's done got real bad health and everything. But when I turned 80, he would tell me, he said, well, really, you're 81. You're in your 81st year. Yeah. Yeah. Or when you turn 50, you're actually in your 51st year. But that's not the way we look at it. Oh, I accept it. Ain't no way I can. I mean, it's just fact life. You cannot accept it because it's so. I don't like it. I don't like it. And and Jaden, he used to be so different than what he is now, and he doesn't. You know what, Cindy? Maybe I don't still have it. I found a whole big pile of yarn like that one time when I was still trash picking. That was before I had COVID. All different kinds of skeins of colors and different things. I can't promise that because I don't know if I still got it or not. It might have been something that got thrown away when we was doing all that moving. So that stuff's expensive or not. Well, Willow says awesome. I tried learning how to. Are we talking about crocheting or knitting? What's the difference? What's the difference in knitting and crocheting? I don't know. I tried to learn how to do that one time, but I couldn't wrap my brain around it. My sister got pretty good at it. But drinking coffee at, is it 4? No, not yet. It's 3:47. Yeah. Well, at least I didn't wake nobody up. You were already up. Crochet with hooks, knit with needles. Okay. Knitting is with chopstick line. Oh yeah, them long. Okay. I don't see. I don't. I can't. My grandma do that. God bless her soul. Yeah, but Cindy, are you crocheting or are you knitting? Which one are you doing? Oh, got 6 of you still in here. Well, put a picture in an email and send it to me, or send it to whoever you want to see it. She's crocheting. Okay, that's the little short needles with the hooks. Okay. Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna look into getting me a portable building out here. But before I do any of that, I'm gonna have to see if I can find sources to get electronics to work on and salvage and scrap and all that stuff. I think I can. I just have to print me up some more cards and stuff and start letting all my neighbors have one. Let them know, you got any electronics, anything electric, small appliance and stuff, I'll take them. And that's something I can do. It will keep me busy and I'll still be in recycling. What's the name of your Facebook channel, Cindy? I need to go look at that. I hardly ever go on Facebook now unless I'm looking for somebody or something in particular. I didn't know you could sell stuff on Facebook. I've got a. I think that's knitted though. A lady gave me it's almost a dang blanket and it's heavy. But I don't know if that's knitted or crocheted. My Facebook is my name, Cindy Conway. All right. I'm gonna go look at that. But this blanket this lady gave me, and it's golly knit. It is let's see, it's orange, it's yellow, it's blue, and red. And I think she wasn't worried about the color. She was just whatever she does. I don't. It may be knitting. I don't know, but I wanted a blanket, and she made me one. But Cindy Conway, yeah, I will definitely go look that up. I'm gonna start me a new Facebook uh, page, and it's gonna be Junk Dauber. Um, because my other page is so screwed up, and I don't know how it got screwed up. Uh, hate to lose, but you know, I don't. I don't need. I need a new one that just says junk dauber. I hate to lose all. I got like 400 followers on Facebook, and is that Terry? Yeah, that's Terry. Terry Reed. Hey, dear, I didn't know you was on there. Didn't know you was on there. Um, yeah, a bunch of night owls. I still got the chuckles. I'm just that thing with Christy and Marty and Alan and that dog. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna snag that video and I'm gonna put a picture of that in one of my videos. Well, there is a vote with your name in there. What does your avatar look like on there? Who you what? What's the avatar? Uh what's the avatar? I was getting ready to go to bed and noticed you were up, just making sure nothing was wrong with you. Well, I'm up because I was having some real bad foot pains, and I wanted to take me a gabapentin, one of those 400 milligram ones, and then I got thinking. I got the chuckles with my daughter. She's hopped that for 12. No, he's going to be 13. No, he's going to be 12. No, he ain't. Oh my God. Avatar is the little circle pick by your name on here and your homepage pick on Facebook. Oh, my. I guess you could say my avatar is this feller. Let me see where he's at. Right here he is. There he is. No, it ain't. That ain't it. This is it. See that thing there? Is that my avatar? Oh. Oh, like that. I wished I could animate this thing and make it look like it's going down the street or something. Yeah, is that my avatar? All right, Mike. I'm gonna try to have a good week. Stay safe. New video on our Crazy Dumpster Cooking channel at 2 p.m. I'll go check that out. It can be, Russell, but it's your logo. Yeah, that's my logo. But I'm fixing to try and have a. No, I think I'll just stay with that one. Yeah, good luck, Marty. Hope you do good. Cheryl Rich on Facebook. Baby, what you barking at? Huh? Who you barking at? Yeah, little fellow, she's got a shrill bark. There's my daughter that she, she thought that boy's gonna be 12. Oh, oh. I'll be chuckling about that for the next day. Okay. Gee. Ah. That's what happens when you start getting old. You know, the memory starts fading and you're not as sharp as a tack anymore. Oh, man. Well, gee, guys, I guess, heck, somebody else just joined in. Who was that?
Hey, does everybody know you're turning 80 this week?
Yeah, they know. And happy birthday to me.
You're a brat.
She's hitting 51 pretty soon.
No, December.
Well, that's what I meant.
That's not pretty soon.
Oh, I was thinking we were still in last year. Her birthday's in March, right before Christmas. You didn't see that pic where I'm from. Willow said, "Hey, Jim." Willow said, "Hey, Jim." My Night Owl family. I guess I shouldn't be laughing about that. But it's like me to get confused like that, you know. But here she went, got confused big time. Okay. There's the link to that. I wish that when y'all put links up there, it would be a link that you could just click on and, but it won't do that, you know, like there's the link. See, I don't know how to get them links. I don't know how to pull up a link like that. If I wanted to put a link up on something, I don't know how to pull that stuff up. It'd take me a while to figure out how to do it. And by that time, everybody's gone. But, and then, you just send a friend to you. Okay. Well, is it 4 o'clock? Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. I guess I've been yapping long enough. I ain't got nothing to do. It's dark outside yet, and I need to shave. I need to get her to cut me. She's off for the whole week. She's got time off, and it's paid. On StreamYard, it won't hyperlink. On YouTube, it does. Okay. Okay. I don't like. The only thing I like about YouTube's live stream is it will monetize. You can monetize the video. You can monetize it while you're actually doing the live. You can't do that on StreamYard, and because I'm gonna have to start getting more views and stuff. Because if I rent to own this little portable building, I'm for sure going to have to pull in the extra $100 a month to do it. Okay, that makes sense. But I can't think. I can't multitask all while I'm trying to. My current name is Russell Pearson, but it comes up. Sunny Days Hydroponics or something. See, I used to do hydroponics, and so everything's got jammed up together, and I don't know what happened to it. And I used to use it a lot. All right, good night, Terry. Thanks for stopping by. But I'm gonna start one called Junk Dauber, and mainly to get all of my hats crooked. There it goes. I don't know why I even got a hat on. Look at my hair. I see where I tried to cut my hair there. And oh, I'm gonna leave my hat off. Oh, but yeah, there may be one on there with Sunny Days. You know, that was my photography when I was doing portraits and stuff, and but that's where Sunny Days. I started my studio with Sunny Days Photography, and but then I was doing hydroponics. I was actually building the hydroponics units and selling them, and the problem I was running in with the hydroponics. Yeah, she got my there. She got it. It's right there. But yeah, when I was doing hydroponics, I loved doing it. But the units I was building, and when I'd sell them, people would buy them things and not understand a lot of things you have to do with those to make it work out and everything, and then they'd come back and want their money back because they couldn't figure out how to use them. And it's very simple. So I just got tired of that and quit doing it. And then the landlord, because I had one of them tunnel greenhouses out back that I had built, and that's what I had my hydroponics in. And then the landlord decided that had to go, so what is that? No Sunny Days. I found it as Russell Pearson. It has a pic of you and your wife, the cartoon pic of you with the helmet on. See, I'll have to go look at that. But there's something on there with Sunny Days. There's one about hydroponics on there, and I don't know my Facebook stuff. It just went to pot, and getting that COVID like I did, that didn't help my memory. Because when I got back out of the rehab and come home, I couldn't even remember my passwords. And I had to start digging and everything. And What is that? What is that one? Cindy Space, but oh, it's her ignorant sufferings. Okay. Okay. You guys are a lot smarter with this stuff than I am. Oh. But your last post was February 21st, 2020. Gosh, that was when did the pandemic start? Somewhere in 2020, like March. I wish I was getting that dadgone stimulus because that thing they're working on now, they say you'll have it around the 14th of March. Boy, I could sure use that. Hey, Mr. Stash 51, how you doing, my friend? That sure be a shot in the arm, you know, and just looks like they wouldn't take that because of that FEMA thing that they say I owe. And I could fight that, I guess, but then you got to get an attorney and all that stuff. And I know, did I see Fantabulous? Hey, Mary Beth, I didn't know you was on here, dear. Finally got Mary Beth on my line. What you doing up so early, dear? Fantab's one of my besties. She's a sweetheart. I'll bet I could get her to sing that song. I want to get a bunch of people singing that one of these hymns, I guess you could call it. And I want them to be guest on my live stream, and we all sing it together. I would love to hear that. Fantastic says she hasn't been to sleep. Late night with the dauber. I like that. I like that. Yeah, we'll have to do a live stream sometime and sing this song together. If we never meet again. I love that song. And back when I was going to church up in the mountains there, that rascal, that old man, kept on my case. We don't need to be singing that. It's a funeral song. Don't be picking that. And I always, when it was my time to pick a song that we was going to do in the choir, that I would pick that. If we never meet again. And I love it. And I have a hard time. I got karaoke music, but I have a hard time keeping in time with it. And the reason what throws me off is when you come to some of the places in there, you know how when you're singing a song one part, it's delayed and they come in just a little bit late right behind it and stuff. That's what throws me off because that's in the karaoke part of it. And that really throws me off. But I sure like that. And I've noticed my singing voice is better in the mornings when I first get up than like it later in the evening before I go to bed. Last I slept was Wednesday into Thursday. Who didn't know what he was talking about? Did I not know what I was talking about? But yeah, I love that song, and Mary Beth likes to sing too. She's a singer, and I'm a singer wannabe. I wish I could go back up the mountain just one more time and go up to the church house and hear the choir from years ago, which your mother-in-law would be Carl Cross, it would be Gary Cross, it would be my wife, it would be my wife's sister, my mother-in-law, and there was about 10 of us. And that was just a wonderful time. You should sing whenever I get the hankering. And I'm keeping the hankering anymore. Most of my days I'm walking around, humming it and sometimes making the words, and just and stuff, and I don't know why. And I'll get a particular song on my mind, and this if we need to never meet again, that's constantly on my mind. I don't, and touring that city, what was that other song that we had? I want everybody to look up the inspirations on the internet and maybe listen to those guys. I knew them when they were still in high school, and they've just put together their group, call it the Inspirations, and their teacher, he was the piano player for the group. And gosh, they were great, and they went they really got up there in the ratings and stuff. But I remember when they got that first little bus they had, it was a Volkswagen bus. And it looked pretty rough getting around. Okay. Oh, well, he said at the funeral, he just, Weaver, his name was Weaver Cochran, and he was really old. I don't know, I guess when I first met him, he had to be about 70. And the last time I seen him, he had to be about 80, and he was the one that said if they voted to put a central heating unit in that church, he would no longer come to that church. Because at that time, all we had was in there was a coal heater. You had to go shovel coal in there and start it up early in the morning on Sunday morning so you'd have some heat in there. There was no bathrooms. You had outhouses. The only water was coming from a spring, and they had built a little fountain thing out front. You got your water there. And it was wood. It was all, the church was wood. There was no steeple, none of that. But he wasn't, no, sir. If you put the heat in there, I'm gone. And sure enough, we voted to have a central heating unit put in down in the basement and vented the heat up into the church. And he quit coming. Hey, Tommy Roach, how you doing, my friend? But yeah, he quit coming, and it was a long time before he come back into that church. And of course, he's dead now. But I guess if he could see that church now, he'd really be rolling over in the grave. You know, now they got carpet in it, and they got stained glass windows, and got a steeple, and it's all bricked up, and the old wooden church is under the brick. Don't look like the same church anymore. I remember when they put in the central heat and everything, and we voted on having the chimney tore down at the back of the church, which was brick. And I was sitting up on the roof at the very point, sitting there, and that's where the chimney come up outside there, and we would turn the chimney down. Well, we got up there, and we figured out we could push. We're sitting on that point, me and another guy. What was his? Terry Cochran, and he's dead now. He got killed in Vietnam. And we started pushing on that chimney, and it went out about not even a foot. And all of a sudden, we got our eyeballs about popped out of our head. There must have been 1,000 bats behind that chimney in the church, and they was moving. We got scared, boy. Oh my gosh. We got it down though. We got it pushed down and all that stuff, you know. But that church is not like it used to be. I'm still a member. You know, we got our cemetery right there and all that stuff, you know, and it's just, and when somebody died, that we didn't have to pay anybody to go dig the grave. Some of us got together and went out there and dug the grave. We had this one man that was in charge of where to put it and how to measure it out, and we dug that grave. And I can remember sometimes when somebody died, you really didn't have to what are they yapping about in there? I guess Jaden's up. You really report it. You know, or when somebody was born in the house there, you just had to, at some point in time, you needed to go to the county seat, which is across the mountain, and have that birth recorded. Things was a lot different back then. And, you know, you didn't have to take somebody to the funeral home. Crazy, you know. And things was a lot simpler then. And you know how you used to hear tales, you might still hear them, that the hillbillies, they was marrying cousins and all that stuff. And it's illegal to marry a first cousin. It's not for a second cousin, but for a first cousin, it's illegal. And one of my sister-in-laws, she married a first cousin. And I don't know. Well, I understand it. You know, up back then they didn't get out much, and everything was close knit and all that stuff. But stuff about hanky panky's going on between first cousins. I don't. I was doing hanky panky with a couple of my first cousins, but it was just kissing. You know, it was my first friends from other than my sisters and my brothers and stuff. You know, but back then I had a crush. I had a crush on one cousin. She was older than me. She was like 2 or 3 years older than me, and I had a big crush on her. And the last time I seen her was at a family reunion in 1987, and she come over there and said, because I had told somebody, I said Barbara was a hottie. And she come over and confronted me and said, I heard you said I was a hottie. I felt about that small, and she got to laughing about that. And she's one of those Christians that if she's going to be praying for you or if something's wrong, you know, she's wanting to lay hands. And she prayed the horns off a billy goat. Now her dad was a Methodist minister, and I don't know how Barbara got away from the Methodist to the religion that she's at, but I'm not sure what denomination it is. But boy, she's not a holy. I don't know what she is, but I sure had a crush on her, you know. And she's a wonderful person. She's still living, but she is the only one of them in that particular family that's left now. All of her brothers, one of her brothers was a dentist. Another brother was a superintendent of the school system in Greensboro, North Carolina. And I don't know what Charles did. And Ruth, her older sister, Ruth, was a school teacher. And I'm not sure what Barbara did. But, yeah, she wants to lay hands on you. Well, that's it. It's incestuous. That's exactly what it is, and that's why it's illegal to marry a first cousin. Now, I never did anything with my cousins other than we when we was like 7 or 8, or maybe we was 9. I don't know. But they was putting all the kids on the pallet, and the adults got to bed, and the kids we was all laying all the boys and girls together, and of course we was like kissy kissy, you know, but wasn't nothing going on. I don't think first cousins should be romantically involved, but I know some people that were, and he didn't see anything wrong. Me and him got in a big argument about that. One of my brother-in-laws, and a lot of stuff went there about way back in the day, but I don't think so much anymore. And Willow says the only cousin she knew was female. I guess I had, off the top of my head, I probably had about 40 first cousins. Because my grandmama and granddaddy Pearson, they had 11 kids. And they all started getting married and having babies and stuff, and it just, the cousins accumulated. And that's why when we have our family reunions every Labor Day weekend, there's not like 30 or 40 people there. There's like 200 or 300. And they didn't have it this past year because of the COVID thing. Had an uncle that shacked up with the first cousin, but they were both past menopause age and all. I still thought it was weird though. That was kind of weird, you know. I'll tell you what, be honest with you. I have a niece, and she's not a blood niece, she's from my wife's family, and it was Uncle Russell and Aunt Sue. And nah, I would never go there. I really like the lady, and she's about 70. I would like to see her. Nah, I couldn't be romantically inclined with her. You know, it just being that she was a kid. You know, so I don't see how people can do that. I don't. That's almost like being hung up on your daughter or something. You know, I can't comprehend that. Lord have mercy. It's not fair to the child just because two adults couldn't control themselves. Yeah. Well, now I'll say this. I know this girl, and I guess she's about 30 today. And her grandfather is her father. The man was sleeping with his daughters. Two of them. I don't know if he messed with the third one or not. And this one had a baby by him, which means that was his daughter, but it was also his granddaughter. And had I known this before he died, I would have jumped in on him. Well, I would have gotten his face about it. I couldn't believe it. But then when I was told that firsthand, Department of Veterans Affairs, my health, that VA appointment, I guess I better be checking my VA thing. Which one's coming up? Oh, I know one where I'm supposed to go to Gainesville for that scan. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that or not. I got no problem taking a bat to anybody's head that messes around with their kids. Yeah, that is so sick. It just, yeah, I didn't know this about this man. This man was my brother-in-law. And when I first got an inkling of it, his oldest daughter, I was talking to him on the Facebook chat thing. And I said, well, how's Diane? I hadn't seen Diane in a long time. And he said, I don't know. Said, I haven't seen her in 25 years. Said, she don't never come around. I said, why? He said, I don't know. Said, she just don't. So I got asking around, and turns out he raped his oldest daughter. And that's why she left. And this come from his wife and her mother. Said he knows why she won't come around, but yet she's still living with the guy, you know. That was her husband. Tommy going to bed. But I didn't find all this out till after he died. Boy, I'd sure like to got in his face about that. But it is what it is. And Cindy says she's got no problem taking a bat anybody's head. Don't pick her off. No, there's a lot of bad things happens in this world. A lot of bad things. Dang, I've been talking an hour. Guess I'll have to publish this video. I'm not trying to throw bad lights on the hillbillies because that stuff even goes on anywhere you go. And you see stuff all the time about man fathering child with his daughter. I see that a lot. Fantabulous going to bed. Talk about music again. I'll tell you what, man, this song, it got on my mind, and I went and pulled it up on the internet because I couldn't remember all the words to it at that time, and then I went and printed it out, and I love that. It brings back a lot of memories. And I don't know why that old man, why Weaver always said that was a funeral song. I don't know how a song could be construed as a funeral song. And I just love that thing. Yes, I do. Soon we'll come to the end of life's journey, and perhaps we'll never meet anymore, till we gather in heaven's bright city, far away on that beautiful shore. Yeah, I love that. It's not a funeral song. That's saying, you know, maybe I ought to sign off with that every day, given my age, which I don't know if I'll see y'all again when I go to sleep. Yeah, I don't know. But that's what it's saying, I think. I just love it. Anyway, guys, I guess I'm gonna. Oops, I'm about to lose something here. Put that over there. I don't want to lose that. I appreciate all of y'all being here, and it just proves my point. I can just about on any time, and some of my people are my family, my YouTube family. Some of you are going to be up, and I hope everybody has a good day. It is 4:37, And I've got about 6 in here, not a whole lot of people, but we talked, and we talked about different things, and the conversation took a turn. I can't. It ducks my head up. I hope this didn't offend anybody. But we talk, but it's the end of life's journey, not the end of the day. That's why it's a funeral song. Okay. Well, I still like it. All right, guys, I hope nobody, well, we're talking about some serious stuff there. For sure. But Tommy, you never did tell me if that is your real last name, Roach. Is it Roach for sure, or is that just something that was tagged on you? Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, folks. I appreciate stopping by, and I will be doing a live stream on Thursday. That's my birthday day. Pretty sure it's Thursday. Trying to think. Thursday is my birthday day. So, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Love you all. Thank you so much. And I surely appreciate all of you.